Alright, today I'm going to be doing a review on the new Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. Looks like this. I think this is the darkest shade, 775. I'm not sure, but it's in soft sable. And the packaging is gorgeous. Let's see. Let's read the claims. It says it's lightweight, full coverage makeup. This formula hydrates, includes a complex of SPF of 20, vitamins, and an antioxidant, and it's oil free. So first, let me tell you guys a little bit about my skin. So I used to have dry skin, but that's long gone. Now I feel like I am like combination. Is that combination? Because I do get oily, definitely on my nose. Like my nose likes to secrete oil like a... On the perimeter of my face, I am dry. But in the inside of my face, I am oily schmoily now. And can you believe I still don't prime? I'm not going to. That's an extra thing to buy. And I've never used it before. I mean, my makeup doesn't look disgusting. It doesn't break up where the oil secretes. It doesn't do any of that. My makeup still lasts all day long and it still looks pretty good. It just looks a little bit more dewy in the inside of my face. I seen this. I got this from Walgreens. This ran me about $12.99. And yeah, let's go ahead and review it. So it comes with a pump. That's a plus already. I actually haven't seen any reviews on this foundation, but I didn't want to watch any reviews because I wanted to have my true opinion about it before I watched anybody else's, and I wanted to see if it worked for me. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not priming my face at all, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to do one side with a beauty blender and the other side with a brush, and we'll see which one applies better, and then I'll take you guys with me throughout the day to see how it's holding up, if it's wearing, all that jazz. So yeah, so let's see. Guess we'll shake it up. Oh, my hands look crusty. Oh. Anyway, my hands are clean. I haven't even tested the color, so I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the darkest. I think this is the darkest. It was between this or the shade Up. I didn't know which one to go for, so I just went for the darker one because if a foundation's too dark, I feel like I could still work with it. So this is how it looks. It's not moving, so I think it is a pretty thick foundation. Anyway, let's try. I'm gonna go in with a brush first. No. Sorry y'all. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques buffing brush. Has a little bit of makeup on it, but it's okay. And I'm gonna do it on this side. Ooh, it's okay. It's okay. Should have went a little. I like my foundations to have a little bit more yellow gold in it. This definitely doesn't have that, but ooh, baby. Well, on the camera it looks like it's normal, so that's okay. I probably have to buy the other one to mix with it. This foundation smells really good. It's not like a perfume smell. It's just, I don't know. It's so pretty. I don't know. It's a very pretty scent, whatever it is. But it's not like, doesn't smell super perfumey, if you know what I mean. But it is scented, so whatever. It just smells good. Oh boy. So, I got hair on my face. I don't know. It's applying a little bit streaky with this brush. Could be because this brush is a little bit dirty. Could be. But it definitely is applying a little bit streaky. And that's not much coverage at all. Like, at all. I thought it said it was full coverage. I could have sworn it said, yeah, full coverage makeup. It's not full coverage. It's definitely not full coverage. Liars. So, it's not full coverage. But I'm going to add more because I want full coverage. I'm going to add another pump. And kind of stipple. Maybe it's just this brush. I'm gonna try this flat top brush by e.l.f. Yeah, maybe it was the brush. I'm not liking this coverage. I mean, you could definitely still see my skin peeking through, which is fine if it's a light medium foundation, but it clearly states that it is a full coverage, but whatever. I guess I'm just gonna be light medium. It's more, I would say it's more like a light medium coverage. Well, you can see on my nose. You see my nose? You can see foundation, no foundation. So it does cover a little bit of something, but I don't know. It's not my favorite. Let's do the other side. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender. Now, beauty blender is what I normally use. Beauty blenders just work better for me. Gets rid of the cake. So, I don't know. I think it's because the color is off. I'm not really like loving it. And let's hope that this thing does not oxidize because I'll be looking crazy. I'm just like upset. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the scent. It smells so good. Just go into Walgreens and look like a weirdo and sniff the foundation. Like, it smells amazing. So I definitely like the way that the beauty blender applies it. But my skin's not doing the best right now. As you can see, there's a little texture going on. But I don't know. I can tell it's definitely not my favorite foundation. I already can tell, but let's see how it holds up because I do want to see that. And do you guys notice how drugstore foundations are going up? Okay, so you might as well call yourself high-end drugstore. Like, anyways, I'm just going to use the rest what's on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use it with the beauty blender all over so I can get a little bit more coverage. And I will come back once I'm done blending. Okay, so I am in natural lighting. My window's right here. And I wanted to show you guys how it looks in natural lighting instead of my ring light. The foundation, it doesn't claim to be matte. It doesn't have any claims on the finish of the foundation. So I am going to say, I'm looking in my mirror right here. I'm gonna say it's giving me dewy vibes. Do you guys see? It's definitely giving me some dewy vibes. But now that I look at it in natural lighting, I do like the foundation a lot more. It's pretty. I think it is pretty. Alright, so let's get back to my setup. And I will come back when the rest of my makeup is finished. Hold on, y'all. So the time right now is, it is 10:57. I'm going to finish my makeup. I'm going to do a little concealer. I'm definitely going to set my concealer because, you know, don't want to jeopardize that for the video. But what I'm going to use to set my full face, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild powder. And I'm just going to take a big brush and tap, 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 like how I normally set. And yeah, I'll be back in a few moments. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I am back. So you see under my eyes, I did my concealer and I just set with a little bit of some setting powder. And now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild press powder in the shade Cocoa. I'm going to take this big fluffy brush. I wanted to show you guys how I actually am going to set my face today, because this is normally how I do it. So I have a little bit, I don't do the baking thing, but let's feel how the actual foundation feels where I didn't set it already. And I don't know, it's definitely been at least 6-7 minutes, and it doesn't feel like it like set down. It still feels tacky, so let's go ahead and set it. Okay, and I just do this. Gotta get those sides of the nose. I said I had to get the side of the nose because that's where I get oily first. And literally, I'm just like this, and then like this. And then I just dust off whatever excess powder I have under. Let's see what time it is. The time is 1:14, and my face is looking pretty good. That right here is highlighter, and here, you know. But so far, I am liking it. I will be back in, I think I'll be back around 3 or 4. Let's see. That'll be a good test. And then later on tonight when I give my final thoughts on everything. Alright, I'll check with you guys a little bit later. Alright, y'all, so I am back. The time is now 7. This is how I look. I mean, it looks okay. I definitely, you can see the oil secretion, of course, around my nose. That's pretty typical for me nowadays. Yeah. But everywhere else looks pretty decent. Excuse my hair. I literally was out for most of the day, and then I came home and I crashed. I was so tired. And I fell asleep. That's why, this is why my eyeliner is all jank. But I wasn't gonna fix it because I wanted this to be a trill review. I wasn't gonna touch up anything. All I did was add a little bit of clear gloss on my lips, and that was pretty much it. I feel like if you are a dry girl, you might actually love this foundation because I don't think it's matte, but it doesn't claim to be matte. But I feel like this would cater just a little bit more to the dry girls. But if you're oily, just set it more. Maybe if I set it better. I just wanted to set it lightly for the sake of the video, but on a regular day I'd probably set more. So I'm sure that played a role. And if you wear primers and stuff, that would help you out a lot as well. But like I said, I don't do that, so I'm not going to test it with a primer because I don't wear primers. So that is that. I would rate this foundation probably, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It did its job. I don't think it was full coverage at all. I like the way that it applied with a beauty blender. Brush, not so much. I feel like they should have more shades. For the dark girls, I feel like there was only maybe 3 shades. I'll probably go like ski skirt and get my L'Oreal Pro Matte instead, but it's up to you, personal preference. I would say give it a try. Who knows, it may work for you. I hope you guys enjoy this review, and until next time, I will see you all in my very next upload. And if you are new, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Come grow with me, and I will see you all, my beautiful friends, later.